Alright, welcome to the video, everyone. So today we're going to be looking at the associative property. So what is the associative property? Well, I think it would be best explained using an example here. So let's say we have parenthesis 5 times 3 times 2. Well, we see all multiplication here, so this is actually the multiplication version of this property. Okay? So essentially what this means is if we keep the same order, 5, 3, and 2, 5, 3, 2, and we just move those parentheses, instead of holding the 5 and 3, we just slide those parentheses over to the 3 and 2. See how I did that? So let's slide them over to the 3 and 2, and then keep our multiplication signs everywhere. And it's basically saying that those are equal. And we can basically make sure that this is true. So using the order of operations, we do parentheses first, 5 times 3, that's 15, times 2, what's 15 times 2? That's 30. Now over here, order of operations, we do the parentheses first, 3 times 2, that's 6. So we have 5 times 6, what's that? That's 30. And if you don't believe me, you can type any of this in your calculator and double check me, and that may be good for learning as well. And this rule for the associative property also has an addition component, so it works for addition as well. So for this example, I'm going to go ahead and move down a line here. So we have parentheses 6 plus 8 plus 3, and this is just an example. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to use 6, 8, and 3 in the same order. And we're just going to move those parentheses around the 6 and the 8 to the 8 and 3. We're just going to slide them over. So parentheses, parentheses, plus, plus. And the rule says that those are equal. So let's go ahead and check that. Order of operations, we do parentheses first, 6 plus 8, that's 14. And then we bring down the plus 3. What's 14 plus 3? It's 17. Let's check the other side to make sure. Order of operations, we do parentheses first, 8 plus 3, that's 11. Then we bring down the 6 plus. What's 6 plus 11? It's 17. So we got 17 on both sides. Seems like it's true. Now something important to note is does not work for division and subtraction. Okay? And we can prove this. So let's use those same three numbers. 6 minus 8 minus 3. Okay, this is subtraction. We're going to move those parentheses over again. So we got 6, 8, and 3 in the same order, but we're going to move the parentheses to the 8 and 3. Okay, and put minus signs between everything. And it pains me to write an equal sign there, so I'm going to draw a line through it so we know they're not equal. Okay. So over here we have 6 minus 8. That's a negative 2 minus 3. What's negative 2 minus 3? It's minus 5. Over here, 8 minus 3, that's 5. Bring down the 6 minus 5, what's that? That is 1. So negative 5 and 1, those are not the same. So that does not work. Okay? Very important. Now we can do another one for division. We'll just use the same numbers we used for multiplication. 5, 3, 2. We put divide signs between everything. And over here, we'll do the same three numbers, 5, 3, 2, same order. Just grab those parentheses, slide them over to the 3 and 2. Put divide signs between everything. And those are not equal. And I'm going to prove it. So, order of operations, we do the parentheses first. What's 5 divided by 3? Well, I'm going to write it like this. Okay. And then we have a divided by 2. And rather than writing it off to the side, I'm just going to write it like this. Okay, 5 divided by 3 divided by 2. And over here, we have 3 divided by 2. I'm going to write it like this. And we have 5 divided by all of that. So it's like this. It's a little sloppy, so I do apologize. Now, 5 divided by 3, that whole thing divided by 2, what is that? That is the same as 5 divided by 6. And 5 divided by 3 halves, what's that? Well, that's the same as 10 over 3. And if you're kind of lost how I got these numbers, well, essentially this 2 just combines with that 3 and multiplies to get the 6. And over here we have the 2, it jumps up to the 5. So that's how we get the 10. So 5, 6, and 10 thirds, those are not the same thing. If we try and get a common denominator, we'll have 20 over 6 over here. And 5, 6 over here, so they're not the same. So that does not work. So multiplication and addition, they have the associative property. So I hope this video was helpful, and thanks for watching.